Good afternoon, guys. I'm here on NFL Network. I'm Will Horan with Nick Urkel and Evan Reiser. We're going to get right into our NFC breakdown and some predictions to get the summer going right before training camp. So, Evan, I just want to get your immediate thoughts on some NFC favorites.
Well, I mean, the Eagles are my NFC favorites to this point with a healthy Carson Wentz. Finally, it seems like they might have some running backs that they didn't have last year due to injury and the lack of talent on the depth chart in that position. And finally, the receiving core speaks for itself. I mean, you got one of the fastest receivers in the league in Deshaun Jackson, one of the best, guy with some of the best hands in the league, even though obviously dropped that season-ending pass, unfortunately. And then, slot receiver, although they're paying him an outrageous amount, Nelson Aguilar is going to be a good slot.
Get traded.
And we're not even talking about tight ends. And obviously, Ertz just broke a single-season record, and Goddard might be one of the best picks in last year's draft. I truly believe he'll pan out in being that, and I think he's going to have a really impactful year, and then the defense speaks for itself. I mean, they show up when they're needed, and I don't love Jim Schwartz's philosophy, but they show up when they're needed every year.
Yeah, I think the Eagles, the Rams, the Rams have the system that a lot of people, they think it's the new big thing. Jared Goff with Sean McVay, who, Jared Goff was drafted by a man who was a quarterback killer, Jeff Fisher, and now you got Sean McVay, he's considered the miracle man, but, he's all right, definitely. And then the defense is not as scary as it was last year, but it's still very scary, probably one of the top defenses in the league. And then obviously you still have the Saints and the Bears, who the defense in the NFC is insanely good, loaded with talent.
Yeah, you guys keep on talking about boy wonder this, boy wonder that. Talking about Eagles coming back healthy and everything. We're forgetting about the New Orleans Saints. They were a missed pass interference call from going to the Super Bowl last year, and they would have trounced on the Patriots. So I'm really liking New Orleans to come back with some vengeance this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. I think the Eagles are pissed off still at New Orleans, and I think when they catch them in this, in the playoffs, maybe if they do see them, I think New Orleans should be scared. I think you got a pissed off Eagles team coming back.
It's going to be a real exciting NFC race, especially once we get down to the 5 and 6 spots, because division winners seem pretty locked up, except for the NFC North, which you could throw the Packers and the Bears in there, maybe the Vikings, but the wild card is going to be a crazy race down there.
Yeah, I think the Bears win that division, but I think that allows the Vikings to sneak in as a 5th or a 6th seed into that wild card, and I think maybe they win a game, make a small run, but nothing major. I don't think they have the talent. The Cowboys you can count out.
Yeah.
They don't have a franchise quarterback. We keep acting like he's the next big thing.
He's the $30 million man.
Dak Prescott is probably the most overrated football player in the last 20 years. The guy's numbers are horrific, disgustingly bad, and they speak for themselves. And the Wentz, the Wentz Prescott conversation should be over because it's not even comparable.
For sure.
And Zeke, they had a lot of success last year, and we've already seen something come up. But with their success, he's going to be arrested. That's a lock. So. I know we're not at training camp yet, so give it another week or two. We'll see him in prison, and then we're going to count the Cowboys out then.
Yeah, by then. That's the plan. You know what? Give me Arizona in the playoffs. Kyler Murray is the chosen one. It's a bold take.
But they do have Cliff Kingsbury, the man that...
He's Wonder Boy's project.
No, he met Wonder Boy once. And so now the NFL's on that whole
He's like Wonder Boy's friend that now is like a part of the
all
system.
right, but let's move on to the AFC here.
All right, Patriots. Can't go wrong with the Patriots.
Unfortunately, that division is me, you, and Nick here. So the Patriots have that one wrapped up pretty much. So let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, actually, first we're gonna have to take a break. We'll be right back after this.